Can't beat quiet Sunday drive. Nice pub lunch, nice few brandies.
Nice breathalyzer.
Walk on Hampstead Heath, fresh air.
You're very lyrical, Ronnie. What you after, eh?
I invited you on. I mean, do I have to be after something?
No, but you probably are.
I like to see old friends.
Oh, dear. I don't like the sound of this at all.
Memory lane, eh, Arthur?
Yeah.
Had some good times when Barney and Ruby were living here, didn't we?
It's a lifetime ago.
That's the 60s.
We were young and wild then.
Who are?
You speak.
No. I mean, I wouldn't have a pop at anybody who was young and wild, would I? Did you have long hair and all that, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
Sex and drugs and rock
Don't
and
be silly.
roll.
Look, when Ruby was married to his dad, this house was alive with learned conversation. People from the world of letters and books used to come up for parties. Interesting social intercourse on the terrace.
Those sort of parties, eh?
Not at all. That is just another way of saying talk.
Well, why don't you say talk, then?
They were exciting times. Anything could happen.
Certainly happened for Ruby. One minute she was Ruby Hubbard of Oxton. Next she was Lorraine Masters, romantic novelist.
Yeah, making a fortune.
Is that why your dad married her?
Yeah. He was doing all right here for a while.
What happened then?
She kept catching him with his hands full.
Eh? His hands full of what?
Other women.
Oh.
Usually 23-year-old dancers from the London Palladium. So Barney got booted out the door and Ruby went to live in Capri.
And now she's coming back.
Really?
She's still homeless, then?
Ruby, Barney, and their solicitor. Barney talked her into forming a company before they bought it. They all own a piece of it, but nobody can sell out without the others agreeing. Yeah. When she kicked Barney out, he wanted shot in the place, but she wouldn't sell. It was just to spite him. They've been letting it on and off since then. Ruby's share goes to her in Capri, and Barney's goes on anything in Stratford to White City.
Always was a mug punter, Barney. So, Ruby's coming home to roost, eh?
No, just to write another book. She phoned me yesterday. She wants to be met at the airport tomorrow. Couldn't be worse for me, really. I've got a wedding job at 10:30.
Does she know you've been using her roller for wedding work?
Don't be silly. She thinks it's up on blocks in a garage. Arthur, you remember a couple of months back, I brought you a Georgian dining suite and sofa?
$4.5 grand to you, 3.5 commission to me, went to a bloke in Belgium, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it used to stand here. Barney asked me to sell it. I sent him the money. Haven't seen him since. It belonged to Ruby. Well, I thought he owned it. He told me he did.
You mean to say that your dad
has... He made us accessories to a theft.
Oh, bye, chaps.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, Terry.
But Arthur, Arthur, what am I going to tell Ruby? Arthur, please.
Come for a drive, he says. I'll buy lunch, he says. Trip down memory lane. You've always been dodgy ever since you were a kid.
Arthur, what am I going to tell Ruby?
Well, I know the truth won't come easy.
She hates me. I mean, you know what stepson, stepmother relationships are like.
I neither know nor care.
Arthur, you're involved in a theft.
We acted in good faith.
We? Had nothing to do with me, mate.
Arthur, when your name's heard in connection with...
Yeah?
Why, nobody believe in good faith, will they?
When my name is heard. You trying to blackmail me, Ronnie Todd?
No, Arthur, my life. But you have got to help me get the furniture back.
From Belgium?
But can't you replace it?
Terry, furniture doesn't grow on...
Does?
Well, going back to the old writing game, eh?
Don't remind me.
I suppose it'll be quite hard getting back into it after all these years.
I know. Next 2 or 3 weeks is going to be no joke, believe me.
I do believe you.
I heard that.
Did you have any doubts about your ability to write again after 15 years in retirement, Miss Masters?
Oh, I did indeed, dear. You see, I'm a Hoxton girl, with no formal education to fall back on.
Yeah, no furniture to sit on either.
It was my fans, really, who prompted me to start to write again.
And I'm sure we've quite a few of them here today.
Well,
Just another load of paper.
people
Yeah, of course.
have been very supportive.
Now, I understand when you lived in England, you
When's this a club?
knew shady characters, even criminals.
It's a hello daily time.
Hello.
Pardon? Dave?
No, it's me, Terry. Where are you?
I'm at the television studio.
What are you doing there? You've broken into showbiz, have you?
No, I have not. I'm protecting myself. I want to make sure Ronnie Todd doesn't tell Ruby I nicked her furniture or something.
You're going to tell her what really happened, then?
Of course. It's in store.
What's in store?
Nothing.
Hey, listen. Did Tony Strong phone about that mock Georgian?
Yeah, $3.5 grand.
Don't phone him back. I wish they'd hurry up. I've got a lot on today.
She's a nice old lady, isn't she? She's talking about the petty criminals she used to know. Obviously remembers you.
Now,
Tell her.
I understand that you've received an advance of £20,000 for this book.
20 grand?
I don't know where that rumour started, dear. I really don't.
It's an exaggeration, yes?
Well, I don't know anything about these things. You see, I never get involved in money matters.
Quite right, my dear.
see.
You're an
Then
artist.
how do you manage your financial affairs?
Really rather.
He's still at it.
I have no
I'm double
ability.
parked.
Well, you wait in the car, Ron. I'll wait for Ruby. I don't mind.
Very fortunate. in
Sure
my
you don't
life.
mind?
I'm quite sure I don't mind.
Who could look after that sort of thing? Because I find it, in a way, if you can understand, sordid.
Well, thank you for talking with us this afternoon, Miss Masters, and welcome back to England.
Oh, my pleasure.
Welcome
I'm
home,
sure,
my dear.
Thank you.
Mind her? She's a little old lady, isn't she?
Who is writing a book?
What's she frightened of getting her biro nicked?
She's writing a book about love, romance and crime.
So?
Well, she wants to research the crime bit. You know, visit a few drinking clubs, meet a few suspect characters.
What for? She knows you, don't she?
Look, I told her she needs a mind and she wants to meet you. Give her a bit of rabbit about what it's like in prison, all that. You know, they love that, writers. I mean, don't have to be true, but it'll all be in a book.
I see you're a writing expert now, are you?
Listen, when I met all them literary people back in the 60s, Julia March said I had an honest, rustic humour and an eye for a fine tale.
Julia March said that?
Yeah.
What, the Julia March?
Yeah, the famous Julia March.
Never heard of her.
Aren't you coming in, Ruby?
Bugger off!
What?
So the car's been up on blocks in the garage, has it? What's this then, hair ribbon? And what's this cap for? Fancy dress party?
Oh, Ruby, I
Oh,
can't
get
explain.
out of my sight! Naff off, you cheeky little bugger! Like father, like son. You get on my bleeding nerves, you do.
Ruby,
Get off.
I can't
Don't
explain.
set eyes on you.
Shut up, Ronnie. She's tumbled you.
What am I going to do, Arthur?
Go and have a lie down.
Fulham's play in the last 10 minutes has become just a little bit edgy. I think they're feeling in need of another goal to make sure of this game. And with 5 minutes to go, Fulham leads 1-0.
What you doing?
If they retain this.
Oh, listening to the football.
Turn it off, turn it off. Come on, she wants to meet you. Tidy yourself up.
What for?
To meet the nice lady. Come on.
Long kick deep into Fulham's territory.
Good games, it happens and all.
Ruby? Ruby?
I'm here, I'm in the kitchen. All this clean, Arthur. I pay a cleaning woman, you know, to come in here 3 times a week. But it's against their union rules to rub hard.
Oh, Terry will give you a hand.
Will he? Oh, hello.
Ruby Hubbard, Terry McCann.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Do very nicely, Arthur. What time do you make it?
4 o'clock.
Oh, well, I'm on Capri time. That makes it an hour in advance, you see. Just cocktail time. Fancy a couple of quick ones?
Why not?
Come on.
Yeah. Do you want to get on with the coffee, Terry? No, all right. Come on, have a drink.
You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. Oh, Arthur, this piano wants a bit of tuning.
Oh, don't worry, I'll have it done for you, Ruby.
Oh, don't you worry either. Shan't be stopping that long.
Hey? When the new book comes out, you'll be here all the time, knocking them out wholesale.
Too cold. Besides, most people I know are dead or in Florida.
Like Julia March. What a writer, eh, Ruby?
Writer? She couldn't write home for money. I said, when's been Georgian furniture coming back? Did you say, Arthur?
Thursday week, Ruby, yeah.
Blimey, where are they storing it? Scotland?
Scotland. You can't, Ruby. Scotland.
All right, calm down. Else you're going to have to be put back in your basket.
It's funny, isn't it, how your life rushes by. Do you know, it only seems 2 minutes since we was all here together. Me, Barney, friends, parties.
Happy days, Ruby.
Well, we was going somewhere then.
I certainly thought I was.
Wish you had.
You was involved with Ban the Bomb, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I was, as a matter of fact. Used to flog 'em badges. Went like hot cakes during the Cuban Missile Crisis. If they hadn't turned them ships back, I could have made a fortune. When the world sighed with relief, the bottom fell right out of the badge business.
I think I'll flog this place. I shall go and see Barney and the solicitor and get him to agree to it, and then I'll get him to dissolve that silly bloody company they made me form. He said I'd call it Bar Rube.
Eh?
Barney and Ruby it was, but mind you, I was earning all the money. My name should have come first.
Would have been rhubarb then, wouldn't it?
Terry. What's the new book going to be called, Ruby?
Where's my Georgian furniture? A whodunit?
I don't know. Do you want another drink, Terry?
No, not for me, thanks. No, I've got a,
Oh, I know. Going off to see your girlfriend, are you?
No, it's...
I know, you young people. Off you go.
Right.
I don't mind being on my own here. Funny, Arthur, I never used to feel lonely here, but It's different now. It seems so cold and empty.
Look, Ruby, if you're nervous, Terry will stay with you till you turn in.
Will he?
Of course he will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
That's very kind of you.
He's a very kind lad.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What, you can stay the night?
But I haven't got my razor.
Don't worry. I'll give you one. Cupboard full of memories here, you know, Terry. There we are. Open that. I locked it all away, you know, before I went to Capri. I bought that for Barney's Christmas stocking. 1964 it was. I bought this for myself.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this on?
Look on.
Oh, look at that.
I know. We was going to spend a quiet Christmas Eve together. I can remember sitting waiting for him, listening to the bells in Hampstead Church. Got back at 5 in the morning. He said the car had broken down again. Drink on his breath, mascara on his shirt again. Of course, I'd done all his shirts for him then, you know, Terry. Turnbull and Asser. They'd stand any amount of scrubbing on the collars. If it had been any other night, I'd have just ignored it. But, I mean, if Christmas doesn't mean anything, well... Yeah, have that.
No, I couldn't do that.
Oh, go on. Things don't mean anything, really. And, listen, Terry, you don't have to stay. I know you don't want to.
No, it's not that. I mean, I don't really mind.
You're a very kind young man. You can sleep in the guest room.
All right, then. Thank you very much.
Hey, Terry, what's your favourite breakfast?
Oh, I don't know. I'll eat anything.
Well, you tell me and we'll get it for you. Is that what to tell you a joke? It's clean.
Yeah, all right, go on.
Well, there was this elf, you see, and it was sitting on a toadstool.
Hi there, Arthur. How's your luck?
Sparse, Dave, sparse.
Hello, mate.
Ronnie Todd phone?
From a long way away, I hope. Give us a VAT, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Did Tony Strong ring?
No.
No, of course he didn't.
What you got there? What you doing?
Thinking Georgian.
Yeah, well, old Rube is a bit concerned about all that, as it happens.
Oh, Ruby.
Yeah.
You make her sound like a bottle of port.
Look at this, look. She give me this. It's cashmere.
Ah, you're doing all right there, then.
Yeah.
You staying there every night?
Well, I don't know, really. She does get a bit nervous on her own, though. Yeah. She's got some energy, though, hasn't she? Yeah, she does half a bottle of vodka a night, and she's up at 7 the next morning cleaning the kitchen floor.
You're late, Terry.
Oh, no, the traffic was murder.
Hello, Ruby.
What you doing here?
I'm looking after you, Ruby. I thought I'd liaise with your publisher and all that, you know.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. Me and Terry's got somewhere to go.
Bye-bye.
Gratitude.
Bloody publishers. Think they own you. I know it's the draft manuscript by the end of the month.
Oh, it's a bit swift, isn't it?
Well, I did say they could have it at the end of last month, but what with this and that? And now he says he's sending a secretary round to help out. I've told him. I said, it's not like the old days, you know, 1 book a month. It's not easy for me anymore, not easy at all. I thought they'd give me a bit of time. You know, make a bit of a fuss of me. Get me a few chat shows.
You've done a chat show.
One's not enough. Had to get that myself. Rang up 3 times before they remembered who I was. The Blue Room at the Regency was just...
Sorry?
I'm working, Terry.
Oh.
Was just as Louise had remembered it. She'd spent 3 happy days there with Silvio the summer before. His wife had been dead for almost 2 years, during which time she had nursed his 2 tiny children, Emil and Maria. She had seen him change from the powerful Adonis that every woman desired but only one possessed, to the shy, nervous man whose life seemed to be almost over. I'm having the beef.
Oh, Silvio's getting on all right with Louise, isn't he?
Oh, that's the calm before the storm. She meets Alex soon. Alex is a well-known London criminal.
Ah!
Oh, my God, they've nicked the lot.
I'll phone the police.
Here, hang on. Phone the press first.
Where you been? I've been ringing you all day.
What's wrong?
Wrong. Who nicked Ruby's furniture?
You and me?
Not the Georgia and all the rest of it.
I've no idea.
Everything except the kitchen gear has gone. I'm supposed to be at a function and I'm not, so I'm arranging for beds to be sent over to her. You swear you know nothing?
No, Arthur, my life.
You really got me into something, you have. I've had Terry driving around in a roller with the heater on to keep her warm. And I'm late for my function all because I'm playing Mr. Nice Guy.
Thank goodness my Georgian furniture's in store. Never liked that other stuff much, you know. Barney got it off of some bloke he knew. What time is it?
6:30.
Oh, time for a refill. Here, I'll tell you what, Terry. Louise could have her furniture stolen, and then Alex could find out who took it.
Yeah, that's an idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way she'd be in his debt, wouldn't she?
Oh, obligated to him.
So she'd probably want to stay with him or something like that.
Yeah, we'll use that. And then Silvio could come round on a visit. He's tall and blonde, you know.
Who, Silvio?
No, fella in the garden.
Come on. I think you've had enough of that, don't you?
I'm not drunk, Terry.
No, I know you're not drunk, but Silvio's only in the book, isn't he?
I'm talking about the bloke out there.
All right, Stumpy, come on, what's your game?
Oh, hi. I'm Andy.
Yeah, I'm a bit tasty myself, son.
Are you and the old lady squatting?
Do what?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're not moving in for at least a couple of weeks. We moved the furniture out because...
Moving in?
The new Divine Light movement. We've bought the place.
I don't believe it. It's not true.
It is bleeding true. Barney sold the gaff.
Oh, my God. What's that?
Divine Light movement.
Divine Light Movement? I don't believe it. Oh, I'm supposed to be at a function. Ruby.
I'm going to get you a nice hot drink.
Oh, Tar.
Not you.
I'm supposed to be at a function. I couldn't believe it.
How could he, Arthur? How could he? I didn't think it hated me so much.
Have you called the police?
No.
Oh, good, good. It's the best thing you could do.
Oh, hey, listen, were you round here the other night?
Oh, yes, the old lady saw me. I was a bit nervous about coming in, actually. I thought I might frighten her.
Yeah, I thought she'd gone potty. Yeah, you're about 6 foot, aren't you? Blonde, strong, square jaw, yeah.
Eh?
You're just like Silvio.
Why don't you talk to your solicitor first?
Because he's involved in it. Don't you understand anything? You see, me, Barney and the solicitor was all equal partners in the company. They've diddled me, Arthur. They've done me out of everything.
Here you go, Rube. Drink that up.
What is it?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, no, thank you.
Come on, it'll help you sleep.
Ooh, I'll be sick.
You won't be sick. Now, come on, drink it up. It's a good girl.
Ooh, that's horrible.
All right.
Note. Louise visits her aunt, who has been robbed, and Alex may help to find the stuff. Something like that. It's fraud, isn't it? Fraud, that's what he's up for. 60 years old, and he has to turn to something like that. I can't protect him if the police get hold of it. Why did he do it, Arthur? Why?
Because he's a crook.
Arthur!
He's a child, big ideas, dreams. He could never bear being locked up. And I can't afford a good lawyer for him. The advance is practically gone.
Gone?
Well, I did have it 5 months ago. Now I've got this damn book to write. I mean, I was good to him. I looked after him. He had everything he wanted with me, except the chorus line at the London bloody Palladium. He couldn't get enough of that. Bastard. I'll have him for every penny. 150,000 odd, my share. Must be for a place like this.
All right, Rube, come on, calm down. Arthur's going to help you.
Eh?
Well, you're going to find Barney, aren't you?
My name is Arthur Daly, not Philip Marlowe.
Yeah, but you're going to find Barney, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll do. If I do get the money back, Ruby, would there be a percentage?
You wouldn't find me ungrateful, Arthur.
You leave it to me, Ruby. You're in very good hands.
Thanks.
Can I help you?
Mr. Graham?
He's away.
I thought he might be. Any idea when, if, he's coming back?
He's in Spain.
Of course he is. Where all the funny money goes.
Why, it was Al all the time. Why don't you remember? I'm your pal, buddy.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Susan Hall. Mr. Scott, the publisher, sent me. I'm going to be working with Miss Masters.
Oh, yeah? I'm Terry McCann. I'm her minder.
Oh, yeah. I rang the bell, but I asked him if there was anyone in, but he didn't seem to notice.
No, he was probably a bit busy. Humming.
Hello.
The first today, Terry.
I should hope so and all.
Well, honest it is.
Come on, I don't mind.
It's just that I hate being chastised.
I wasn't chastising you, I was having a little joke.
Was that the secretary?
Yeah, up under in the front room. Ta-da! Got you those. Thought they might cheer you up.
I can't write it, Terry.
Of course you can. Well, you've done it before, haven't you? Well, it's just like riding a bike, isn't it?
No.
No, this chap, John Graham, very dodgy character. Swindled a children's charity once.
What?
Nothing proved, of course. Yes, he's sailed very close to the wind on several occasions.
Well, he's taken him all the way to Spain this time. Look, Jack, I know it's a sore point, but you being a bit of an expert on fraud, how would you suggest I go about finding Barney and this geezer Graham?
Well, if he'd gone to Spain for good, I should forget it. On the other hand, a search at Company's house might turn something up. Got to know what you're looking for, of course. 40 quid would secure my services for the day, Arthur.
You're on. But no detours to the Black Swan. I want this in a hurry.
Trust me, Arthur.
Everybody wants me to trust them. There you go.
Many thanks. Spain, yes. Yes, well, could be a property deal there, too. Could be involved in time-sharing. There will be if they ever come back over here.
Very droll, Jack. Very droll.
Has Arthur come up with anything then?
It's only been a couple of days, hasn't it?
Bit surprised if he was in with them. They're all chances.
Now, be fair, Ruby.
Don't mind working evenings, do you, dear?
Oh, no. It's frightfully interesting for me.
Wish it was for me. Louise gazed out at a London that she no longer knew. Silvio ran his fingers through his hair and pressed his foot hard down on the accelerator. Their private jet was waiting. He wanted to be out of there. I'm not disturbing your love life, am I, dear? But you will be taking this down in shorthand as well, won't you?
Sorry.
Thank you. She had dreamed of private jets, a home in the sunshine, and the power of wealth. But as she looked at the harsh landscape, which had once been her home, she realised she had lost more than she had gained. Her tears were not, as Silvio thought, for that London criminal, Alex McCann, but for what she had lost: hope, innocence, and a home. Don't mind me calling him McCann, do you, Terry?
No. What happens to him?
I wish I knew.
Hello, Ron. Got a minute? Jack Hodgson, Ron Todd.
Good afternoon.
Well, how does it feel to be a director of Suntor Investments Limited, eh, Ron?
Pardon?
I'll give you pardon. You, Ron Todd, have been giving me a right run around.
Me?
Put your hands up, you've been tumbled. You, Barney, and that bent brief John Graham conspired to diddle Ruby Hubbard out of more than 100 grand. Jack sorted out the old deal. Company called Barroob, set up another company called Suntor. Ron Todd replaces Ruby as director, but she don't know that. He forges her signature, and then the directors of Bar Rube flog her house. The money goes to Sun Tour and is then lent to another company, Sun Trip, for a property deal in Spain. More than a third of that money was fraudulently acquired. You are nicked.
Now be careful, Arthur. I mean, you flog stolen Georgian furniture. I mean, you know.
My pal. You get on the phone, Jack. Ask to speak to Inspector...
No. Please, don't.
Hi.
Hi, what?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but I was wondering if you'd care to know more about Divine Light.
Eh?
Everyone gives their time for free. We donate 10% of our incomes.
In your case, I suppose that'd be 10% of sod all.
Divine Light lawyers will probably want to talk to you soon about your being here. Do you know when you'll be going yet?
Terry?
Yeah?
Do you want scrambled eggs for your tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Ronnie? Arthur Daly, isn't it?
Barney? Anything to declare?
Yes, the smiling assassin. Oh, I can't get this right.
Silvio's hot, passionate breath was getting right up Louise's nose that dank, stormy evening down a dog and bucket in Camden Town.
You should take up writing.
Oh, there's a lot of my own stuff in this, you know. That stuff in the billiard hall, all pure McCann.
Yeah, she's stuck again, isn't she?
Yeah. See, the problem is getting Louise away from Alex without Silvio putting too much pressure on. What you want really about chapter 12, 13, something like that, is for Alex to do something that makes him look like the right slag he is, and that Silvio's the right person, you know.
And you're a professional bodyguard?
Yeah, when I'm not doing woman's hour.
Does she know I'm back yet?
Like I said, I'm prepared to keep my mouth shut for a few days while you get her money together.
Arthur, this is not pennies and halfpennies, you know. It's international finance, big money.
Big stolen money.
That's not strictly true, Mr. Daly.
Who threw you a biscuit? I've got the SP on you, my son. Fiddling money from a kid's charity. Disgusting.
He did what? There was nothing illegal about that transaction?
There was something illegal about forgery, though.
Look, Arthur, if some city geezer in a flash suit did this, it'd be called good business. We do it, it's called fraud. I mean, is that just, Arthur? I put it to you.
I'm not here to argue morals.
No, well, that's not really in your line, is it?
I'm here to protect the interests of my client.
Once a bung, I told you he did.
Never mind a bung. What about the Georgian furniture?
You found some?
I know where some similar to Georgian can be found, yes.
Which means it's not really Georgian.
Well, there isn't all that much left, is there? I mean, the Georgians didn't spend all their lives knocking out furniture. They had to worry about the plague and disease and all that.
Oh, leave off, Arthur. All right, come on, how much?
£5 grand.
5? You're a robber.
Inflation.
Inflation, that's extortion.
Hang on. Does that buy your silence?
I suppose most of the money's in Spain now, is it?
I really don't think that's any of your business. Yeah, half of it is. We had to show good faith.
Yeah, that can't have been easy. No, I'm sorry, I do not trust foreigners. You owe Ruby more than 100 grand.
Arthur, there is a fortune waiting to be made in Spain. Not with Ruby, not with the books. She ain't going to write no more bestsellers, believe me. She only just got through them the first time. I mean, I had to come up with most of the plots myself.
Get off.
Arthur, she'd worded in, I'll give you that, but plots was down to me. I mean, I've had a bit more experience in the world of love and romance than what she had.
Yeah, at the London Palladium.
Yeah, and the Prince of Wales. Look, the point is, Arthur, you'd be better off just keeping your mouth quiet and joining us in a few quid.
Of course, there is another way. He could hardly blow the whistle if we didn't let him out of this room. Kept him here for 3 days.
You going raving mad?
What did you say?
Ignore him. He's...
My boy Terry would have your arms off.
He didn't mean it, Arthur.
You come here threatening... We are businessmen. I've never heard the like in all my life. I'm sorry, I cannot deal.
Arthur, think about it.
I'm shocked.
Arthur, please!
Bloody shocked.
Do you know, Graham, if you had a brain, you'd be an half-wit.
What you got, Terry?
2 nurses in a Riviera car crash meet 2 playboys. A millionaire with a sick daughter. And property tycoon falls in love with a nurse.
Have some more cards. Why don't we use a detective? I mean, you know, something like American Cop comes to London, something like that.
No. That other idea you had was favourite.
Yeah, but I mean, detectives sell books, you know. I mean, there's a detective in everything you read, isn't there? What you got, Susan?
Well, I think I've won, actually. Policewoman meets and falls in love with crook.
Oh, that's good, girl. That's smashing, yeah. I remember that. That was in an Italian newspaper, you know. Yeah, we could use that. I mean, Alex could, like, meet her on a raid, something like that. Yeah, me and Barney used to do this for hours, you know, with the car. He'd come up with the idea. I mean, if ever I was short of something for a book, he'd get the cards out. And, you know, it was my 8th novel, I remember. It was called Highland Fling, a Scottish romance, you know, Susan. And I remember Barney said...
Hi.
Hi.
This is Faith. She's staying with me.
They're moving in. Can't wait, can you? My lovely house. That bastard Barney Todd. He sold me out. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Furniture money. Barney says you're still a robber, but maybe you'll be a quiet one.
Oh, don't let me keep you.
Well, don't I get a drink?
Yeah, you get him over there. What kept you?
A queue in the saloon bar at the Black Swan. So sorry.
Look, Jack, I've been working out how many pesetas to the pound. And it's quite a lot, you know.
Really?
Yeah, look, supposing I wanted to shift the summer money, let's say $5,000, to, well, let's just say Spain, for instance. I mean, how would I go
Oh,
about...
dear, they haven't roped you in, have they?
No? Why?
Well, the land they bought in Spain, you know who. It's a swamp.
Yeah, but that Graham geezer, I mean, he's a solicitor. I mean, shouldn't he look into swamps?
Greed makes men blind, Arthur.
Eh? Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, at the present rate of exchange, it
You
must be...
weren't thinking of going in with them, were you?
No. Oh, no. But you sure?
They've been done for $100,000.
All right, Ron? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Now, he does want it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I've got half the dough here.
Because first he phones, says he's got the cash and wants the stuff. Then he phones back and said he needs the money for something else.
Here.
Yeah. The chairs won't be finished till Friday. I can deliver at the weekend. All right for you?
Yeah, any time's all right to me, yeah. It's Georgian.
Yeah, George made it last week.
I thought you would have legged it.
At my age, I don't want to go inside, Arthur. I should be worth £500,000 today. I was never going to rob her, you know. I just wanted to borrow her share as working capital.
Well, thank God you didn't shift it all abroad. You'd be talking to Interpol now, not me.
It's partly her fault. If she wasn't determined to hang on to the house, I wouldn't have had to have done any of this. I told Graham I was willing to bring her in on the deal. I mean, she'd have made a nice bit of purse out of it if it worked.
Well, the irony is, Barney, she wants to sell the house.
Oh, no, don't tell me that, Arthur.
Have you, brought the,
Oh. Yeah, you better pay for the breakfast. I haven't got anything smaller than that.
114,000.
She hasn't lost a penny.
And you saved her stamp duty on the house. Well, it's just a joke, Barney.
There's people out there making millions every day, bent and straight, but not Barney Todd. I thought at 62 I'd finally cracked it. Yeah, well, game's just about up anyway. The old ticky, you know. It's only a matter of time.
Leave off.
It's the truth, Arthur. I should have played fair and square with Ruby the first time around. You don't get any second chances, not at my time of life. I don't suppose you could help me out with Ruby, could you, Arthur? Just for old time's sake.
Would you help me?
You know I would.
Well, she's still got a soft spot for you, you know.
You think?
I'll think about it.
Don't dear. Goes right through me. Look. Well, that's that.
This book's going to put you right back on top, Ruby.
Is it?
I think we've done very, very well. The book's done. I got all your money back for you. And I'm sure you're satisfied with Terrier's services.
Oh, very, yeah.
Well, I think we should have a closer business relationship when you start the next book. I mean, anyone who can get money out of a man like Barney can sort anything out for you. He tried every trick in the book. Said he hadn't got long to live. Heart condition. I said, the only condition you got, old son, is...
He said what?
Ah, don't swallow it, Ruby. You know him, he's an old schmoozer. Nah, he knew he'd lost all right. He's staying with Ronnie. He'll land on his feet, as usual. I said to him, Barney, you are not cut out for big business. You always do everything wrong. Now, I, for instance...
Aye, me. That's all we bleeding hear from you, innit?
Hey?
All right, Barney's a bit dodgy, but so are you, Sunshine. And he's an old man. So either shut up or get out and walk.
Oh.
You want to liaise with my publisher? Give him that.
Right. And now, Barney, it's up to you.
Oh, fine pickle you got yourself into, didn't you?
That is true. You come in here. You haven't come to gloat, have you, Ruby?
Well, you know me better than that, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose so. How have you been?
Oh, I'm very well, Barney. I mean, everything's fine with me.
You must hate me by now. You've got every reason. It's no use beating about the bush, I suppose. At least I'm man enough to admit that I did flog your house behind your back.
Well, you can hardly deny it, could you?
Oh, that's right. That is correct.
And I don't hate anybody.
What's your Dave?
Hi, Joe. Half an hour with you?
No, I haven't seen him since yesterday when Ruby threw him out the roller.
That must have been his point of view.
Not many.
How's the book going?
It's all done. It's all finished, yeah, smashing. I think there's a bit of romance in here, you know.
Arthur and Ruby?
No. Ruby and Barney. Yeah, she spent 4 hours with him yesterday and she's gone back to see him again this afternoon.
Well, there's a churn-up.
Yeah.
Why is life so unfair?
I give in, why is life so unfair?
Personal management of Ruby's up the spout. What Barney said is quite true. She can't write without him. This wonderful book we've all been waiting for. You know what she's gone and done?
What's that?
Rewritten Lady at the Window.
Well, that's an old book.
Exactly. That was her first book. What's up? Lost your licence? Don't you serve drinks anymore?
Oh, yeah, of course. Come in.
Does that mean you're buying?
Certainly not.
Have you seen the doctor about this thing?
Who told you about that?
Arthur Daly.
Lemon. I begged him not to.
Button your coat up, you'll catch him. What are you going to do about it?
Probably put my name down for an old people's home.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, I don't know. I'll be all right. I've got a few interesting business ventures, you know.
What?
Well, business, like, you know. How's the book?
Best thing I've ever done. It's my story, you know.
Yeah, well, some of the stories I came up with weren't all that much bottle, were they?
Well, I don't know. I got 14 books out of 3 of your ideas.
Yeah, I know.
Mind you, they've still got to be written.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Writing Dodge is a tricky one, isn't it?
Mm.
What? I'm really glad you're a success again.
Yes, I am.
You got many friends in Capri, have you?
Oh, hundreds.
Right, you got the lot then, haven't you? Everything you've ever worked for.
We had everything, Barney, and you chucked it away.
Oh, yeah. Married to the successful, attractive writer Lorraine Masters. Reflected glory, that's all I ever had, Ruby.
No.
It's true, gal. I mean, I know I was just an East End lad ready for anything that fell off the back of a barrow, but I did help you a lot in the early days.
I never said you didn't.
You never said I did, either. You were so busy looking after your career, you didn't have time for me. That's why I started messing about. Well, it's all history, innit? Anyway, I really am glad you're a success again, girl. Hope you'll be very happy.
I am. I'm very, very happy.
I give you Ruby.
Ruby. Here's to another Lorraine Masters success.
Yeah.
Well, when are we publishing then?
Oh, a few months.
My publisher never tells me nothing. No. Terry, come here. I want to talk to you.
I understand you sold Ruby's car for her.
Yeah, why? Do you want to buy a motor?
No. I'm just a poor publisher. Dear Ruby.
Dear's a word, isn't it? She's cost you a few extra bob. Do you think she knows what she's done?
You mean rewritten her first novel?
Yeah.
No, I don't think she does.
So what will you do? Get the advance back off her?
Oh, no, she keeps the advance.
Keeps it?
How did you...
That's not an original idea, Mr. Scott.
What is these days? Books, TV, cinema, it's all the same. The fact that this is the same as her first book makes no difference. It's called Formula Romance.
Did Ronnie say where he'd gone?
No, he just said Barney had gone away. I left your letter.
Gone away? Suppose he met some dancing girl again. Well, it's back home to Capri for me, then.
Could be worse, couldn't it, eh?
Your taxi, Miss Masters.
Oh, call me Ruby, love. I won't bite you. I'm glad I saw him, Terry. I mean, I thought I'd give him hell for a little while and then we'd have a few smashing years in the sunshine. But of course, life's not all violinists and pigeons, is it? And it never finishes up like those soppy stories I write.
There you go, that's a lot.
There you go, Ruby.
Thanks.
Ruby! I got your note.
Ronnie said you'd gone away.
Yeah, well, I did sort of. This fellow I know had a greyhound running down in Kent.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, he always pack me off home if you get sick of me.
Yeah, probably will.
Where do you want this furniture, Arthur?
Is that me Georgian?
Yeah, Ruby.
Sell it for me, Arthur.
I'll do my best. Must be worth all of £3 grand, Ruby.
3, I'll give you 5, you robber.
I'll do my best, Barney. Trust me.
Here you manage to go.
Off you go.
Ta-ra! Have a nice time. Bye-bye. Someone must love that Barney Todd.
Who needs publishing when you can sell the same furniture 3 times? Call me a sentimentalist, but I love an happy ending.